We're going now, Be'ez Hashem Yisbarach, Pesachim Daf Vav. This is a sugya that everybody knows. In Bavli, it's a hard sugya. Yishalmi, it's also hard. It's different type of hardness, different type of complications, but it's not an easy sugya. And Be'ez Hashem Yisbarach will be able to do it well. Zog the Mishnah. Chananya ben es kehanim oime, mimim shel kehanim. Lenimnu akehanim melisroiv es basish nitma b'vladatuma and basish nitma b'avatuma apish mesifun leituma altumas. They used to burn meat of kodeshim that became tumah b'avladatum, and the chayre let's explain according to one explanation, talking about it's a shlishi. In basish nitma avatuma, that's a rishon. Now, when a rishon tosses a shlishi, it turns into a sheni. So we don't care, even though you're adding a tumah to it. They had no problem. They burned both meats together. Okay, now you see the Gemara two mahalchim here. This sugya is going to go on for a while. The two very important mahalchim in this sugya, Bakapara and Rabbi Yechon. Bakapara learns pshat in this mission. Avatuma, what means avatuma? When it says mission, avatuma means dvar Torah. It means a tumah that's tumah mederaisa. That means avatuma. That's how he explains the word avatuma. That's the taish of avatuma. Vladatuma, what means the taish of vladatuma? Midivreim. The tumah derabanan, for example, mashkin, yadayim that touched mashkin, or mashkin that there's all kinds of, the Gemara says yud chas davar, how there's tumas derabanan. So these tumas are called vladatuma. These tumas touched that's called nitma vladatum. Rabbi Yechon Amar bein zeh dvar Torah. Rabbi Yechon says no. Both of them is minat Torah. It's just a question if it's avatuma or vladatum. As I said, if it touched a sheretz or it touched Vladatum means it touched the sheni. That's a touch of vladatum. You understand? There's tesefes. You add something. You're adding it. This is the minat Torah, and this is only the rabbanan, and you're burning it together. Means you're making a thing that's only tamim the rabbanan, making tamim minat Torah. Vladatum is a sheni. Sheni should not go rishon. That you call it sheni. So this is the fundamental question. What's going on here? A thing that touched the avatuma is a rishon. A thing that touched the vladatuma, it means it touched the rishon is a sheni. So what do you add? You might ask the question, right? Probably. This is a rishon, this is a sheni. So rishon touches the sheni, again turns into a sheni. So what's the issue? After the Gemara says, she should not go rishon as a sheni. Gemara says, vlad. It didn't touch a vladatum. It doesn't touch a rishon. It touched a sheni. So that's only a shlishi. Now you're burning a shlishi with a rishon. That's a chiddush. That a shlishi you're turning into a sheni. That's what the Gemara in Bavli answers also, according to this pshat. So we have two pshatim here. What is the touch of the Mishnah? If it means you're burning a tumah derabanan with a tumah deraisa, or you're burning a shlishi with a rishon. Ton. I'm going to do, even though this is the end of the Havav, I'm going to do a little bit further. I'm going to do till Hoysef Rebbe Kiva. I'm going to try to do the whole Davav in this tape. Tana b'Shama Oimrim ein soifer Basar Tor in Basar Tama. It means Basar Noise becomes Tama. In Basar Tama, that's really Tama. Basil Matir. So we're talking about the Tumah D'Rabbanan with the Tumah D'Oraisa. Adaita the Kapara Niche Soifer Psul Torah and Tumas Torah. What does Basil matter? He says you can be Soirer Psul, even though Noise is not Tumah Mera Torah. The Kapara holds you can do it. Because he holds, even if it's not Tumah Mera Torah, you're allowed to burn it. That's what Kapara said here. You can burn chametz even though it's not Tumah. I'm sorry, not chametz. Talking about kodashim. Since they're puzzle Mera Torah. So kapara is good. You can burn a puzzle Torah and Tumah Torah. It's a china mashma Tumah devreim and Tumah Torah. Oh, so let's see. According to this, we know already from this brisa that the Basil says you can burn a psul Torah with a Tumas Torah. It means noiser is psul Torah. It's not Tumah Torah. You can burn noiser together with Tamei. So now comes Rechnes Gana Kahanim and adds another step. He says you can even burn Tumas Devreim and Tumas Torah. That's what he's adding. It's not. You don't know automatically because that's both Menat Torah. Just that's puzzle and that's Tumah. He is adding even the Tumas Devreim and the Tumas Torah. But Adai to the Rabbi Yochanan, what is Rechnes Gana Kahanim adding? Im Psul Torah and Tumas Torah Soirfim. Kosh can Tumas Torah and Tumas Torah. Rabbi Yochanan says you can even burn a Psul Torah and Tumas Torah. That's the din of Beis Hillel, right? You're allowed to burn Tumas Psul Torah, that's Noiser, with Tumah. So if you can do that, for sure, Tumas Torah and Tumas Torah. What's the Chiddush of Chanina Gana Kahanim? Isn't that already included the Kal V'chomer from the din of Beis Hillel that you can burn Noiser with Tomei? And for the Gemara, Chanani Mas Gana Kahanim Shani V'Shem B'Sham Beis Hillel. He wants to teach you even Beis Shammai agrees. That's a chiddush. Even Beis Shammai that says there you cannot burn noiser and Tomei. Here, since it's Tumas Torah, he agrees you can do it. That's the chiddush. Amr Amana Kin Rabbi Yasser. Adai to Rabbi Yochanan Nicha. According to Rabbi Yochanan, you understand. The more Rabbi Yochanan said, Shishas Fekes Hoy Toyn Aleim Ibo Usha Gazim Leisreif. There were 6 fakers that everybody, up till Usha, everybody was Toiler, and Usha they decided it's Chayv Sreif. Chanan is Gana Kahanim like Koiden Usha Hoya, Koiden le Usha le Sreif le Devreim. So what's the question here? Kashi is on Bakapara. How can he say that you burned Tumas D'Rabbanan? He said you can even burn it together with Tumas Torah. Isn't the P'nani Mas Kahanim before the times of Usha? Up till Usha's times, they never burnt any things that are D'Rabbanan. That's what it says. Shishas Fekes HaYitoyim Aleim V'Usha Gaz Aleim Sreif. So how can the Mishnah tell us that at Tumah Devreim they were burning in the times of Chaniz Gana Kahanim? He learns that what? That it means Vlad means Tumah D'Rabbanan. But we know that up to the times of Usha, they did not burn Tumas D'Rabbanan. Amalei Tipasish and it v'klei zechuchas. No. So, you're right, Tumah D'Rabbanans, but they did not burn. But klei zechuchas, the goys of Tumah D'Rabbanan, that's already an old Gezerah, and that they did burn. So that's what the Mishnah is talking about. He's got a kind of talking about a Tumah D'Rabbanan that happens through Klei Zechuchas. Amalei Afid Atayim Klei Zechuchas Loi Kain Omer And we know that Eretz Amim wasn't only a Tima Taluya, there was no Sreifa. So he was asking, I don't understand. Even Klei Zechuchas doesn't make any sense here. Because it still doesn't answer us. How can it be that the Mishnah says, at times, there was Sreifa by Klei Zechuchas? Isn't that the same Gzeira like Eretz Amim? In Eretz Amim we know is only litless. So Eretz Amim Klei Zechuchas Sreifa. No. He says that Zechuchas was Sreifa right away. So we can say in our Mishnah, even before the times of Usha, they were goyz and klei Zechuchas Sreifa, and that's what our Mishnah is talking about according to Bar Kapara. Bar Kapara it says our Mishnah he learns the pshat. It means what? He learns that Vlada Tima means Tuma Medifreim. It means klei Zechuchas, and it was in the times of Pchiniz Gad Kahanim already the din that it's Chayv Sreifa. Eliyahin. You're just going to finish till the Mishnah. That's it. In Shishas Fakers. Now we say the 6 Fakers that they did not do Sreifa until the times of Usha. Asafik Beis Pras, Asafik Eretz Amim, all these things they were not going to Sreifa. Also Bigam Oretz. Safik here doesn't mean Safik. It means on the fact of Beis Pras that is considered like a Safik. It really means on Beis Pras, on Eretz Amim, Al Bigdam Oretz, Al Safik Rukam, on the Roik of Amaretz. Al Bein Raglaim on Shnei Met Ragla Behema. It means you know for sure that it's made Ragla Adam because it's next to made Ragla Behema and it's Nikkar. It's recognizable that it's made Ragla Adam. So on these things, by Usha they were going to Sreif. Al Vada Magon, she's talking that person for sure touched it. She suffered the Muslim because we don't know for sure if it comes from a Talmud person. Still, in Usha they were going to Sreifa on all these 6 things. So this is just a side note to teach us which 6 things they were going in Usha, Sreifa, but up to Usha's times, all the Torah Rabbanans did not have Sreifa yet, but besides, the Gemara in Machadash here, according to Bar Kapara, the Klei Zechuchas did have Sreifa, and this is what our Mishnah is talking about. Okay, this is the end. I make together the Vav, Amid Aleph, and the Vav Amid Beis together.